My name is Aisha Lurry. You're here at Patagonia Flower Farm in Patagonia, Arizona. I've been farming here in Patagonia since 2015. I've been growing flowers specifically since 2017. As a little girl, I remember, I think I must have been about 6 or 7. We lived in an artist community in Boston in the middle of the city, but we had this amazing courtyard where we had a playground, a waterfall, and garden areas. And I remember my mom giving me some seeds, so I think they were easy, like carrots, radish, and maybe some tomatoes. And she told me what to do, and I grew them. And weeks later, I had a snack right there next to where I was playing. And I really think that that had ignited my love of growing things. I've always lived in the city and always had the opportunity to go pick up flowers each week and always loved having flowers each week. And my husband and I moved to Patagonia, and there are no like big supermarkets here where you can get flowers. In this town that we live in, there are a lot of artists, a lot of women, and I knew that they must be hungry for flowers as well. And my husband and I worked at a retreat center here in town when we first got here. He ran their organic, veganic garden, and I worked in the sprout house. Well, after working there for some time, I decided not to work there anymore. And all I wanted to do when I left, I didn't want to grow any more food. We had really been inundated in all of our lives growing food. All I wanted to do was grow flowers. And it really was a selfish thing because I just wanted them for me. And I had this envision of me walking out my door to a sea of flowers. And I told my husband, no vegetables, we're not going to grow any vegetables. And he was like, well, what are we going to eat? And I told him, I don't know, we're just going to have flowers. And then I was like, okay, I have all these flowers, I should try to share them, and started selling them at the health food store in town. And that just little idea of using flowers as a form of creativity, that was, cultivating and growing them from seed and cutting them and arranging them was all about creativity. We have been here for about 6 years, and when we first got here, it was just a field of saccatone grass and all other types of grasses. Prior to that, I think this whole property over here, even way back there, I think there must have been some growth of grapes. And as we were working the soil, we saw the drip lines there. So somebody had been farming. It's right on a wash. So there's 2 washes. We're between 2 washes. So that's supposed to be great because that good soil, topsoil from somewhere else kind of runs down here. We just started off with this bed here, which is my perennial bed. Most of the plants here, I think, let's say 98% of them I started from seed years ago. Every year we've just kept adding more. We added the tunnels and the shade structure, and now we're outside the fence. This area here is about 4,000 square feet, which does not sound like a lot, but as you can see, there's not much walking space. We've got plants everywhere. There's something about flowers, I just think they're magical. We use flowers to say, I love you. We use flowers to say goodbye. We use flowers to say so many things. Well, at least what they've taught me is the circle of life and appreciating the circle of life. That, I can start this seed, next spring it will bloom, and then it will die. And that happens every season, and every season I'm sad. But the excitement that I feel in early spring is unlike anything. I feel like flowers right now, with all that's going on in the world, is the easiest and most simple way of treating yourself with self-care. And I have been jokingly saying that growing flowers and selling flowers, I'm in the self-care business. So this year, I'm out in the public selling flowers and being able to talk to people about their flowers and how it makes them feel and how flowers change their lives. Hearing those stories right now, today, not during germination time, is my favorite thing, is sharing flowers and talking to people and getting them to touch the flowers and smell the flowers and making their own bouquet is extremely rewarding. I had no idea how much I would love that. I probably have about 80 different varieties. On this farm, and the way that I grow flowers is strictly for the bouquet. I try to grow every hue there is because I like to have the choice of the different color palettes. I try to provide a bouquet that's going to last 7 to 10 days. It's funny because I think looking at my farm and looking at my bouquets, it seems like, wow, you do this perfectly. You know, I kill a lot of plants. A lot of plants don't make it. But at the same time, I plant a lot of plants, so many of them do. It's very rewarding because not only am I sharing this beauty, but I get to experience it every day.